Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my Bookemon Badgeathon TBR. The Bookemon Badgeathon is a read-along that is being hosted by Megan from Tome Infinity. If you have missed any of the announcement videos, I will leave them linked down below. It is a Pokemon themed readathon and it officially takes place from the 3rd to the 17th of May. And between those dates, you can earn Stardust points for your team. So you sign up and you either join Team Instinct, Team Valor, or Team Mystic, which is my team. I am one of the co-hosts. However, you can also earn badges, and because there are so many prompt challenges for this readathon, Megan has decided that you can earn badges for the whole month. So if you complete all of the challenges over the course of the month, you can earn the various badges. Because I can't help myself, I have assigned books to every single challenge. I think there's 16, plus there's 3 group books that you could read, and the different group books correspond to the different teams. So if you want to earn bonus points, you read one of the other team's books. We all know that I like to set myself a challenge. So we'll see how many I get through. I don't have to get through all of them, but some of them are going to be a lot easier and quicker to get through than others. I'm going to start with the challenge books. So Team Mystic's book is The Devouring Grey by Christine Lynn Herman. So I have a copy of that so that I can read it if I want to. That's my team's book. The other 2 group books are Foundry Side, and I've forgotten the name of the author. That's bad. I'll leave it on the screen. And also Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Now I've already reread Illuminate and Gemina this year, so I may read Obsidio and I'll find out if that counts because it's still in the same series. Now on to the rest of the challenges. The first challenge is the creative badge to read a book about art or music. For that, I'm going to read The Art of Rogue One, which was written by Josh Kushkins, and I've had this for ages. It's my lovely coffee table book. The second challenge is the memory badge to read a biography or memoir, and I'm going to read Becoming by Michelle Obama. I have this as an audiobook. The exemplary badge is to read a classic book, and for that I'm going to read James and the Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. I actually have never read this, so I'm going to read it. It's a middle grade book, so it should be quick and easy. The pictorial badge is to read a comic or graphic novel. For that I'm going to read Batgirl Volume 4 Wanted. I was reading this series ages ago, and then I don't think I read past the 3rd volume, so this is volume 4. And this was written by Gail Simone, Fernando Passarin, and Jonathan Glapion. The Amour badge is to read a contemporary or romance book. For that, I'm going to read The Book Ninja by Ali Berg and Michelle Kalis. This is one of the books that I have to read for my book haul revisited for the next couple of months, so I thought this is the perfect opportunity to pick it up. For the Chiller badge, which is to read a mystery, thriller, or suspense book, I'm reading One of Us Will Be Dead by Morning by David Moody. I don't know anything about this book except the title sounds creepy, but this is one of my page habit books, so it's got all of the author's thoughts throughout the book, and I thought that would be fun to read. For the fantastical badge to read a fantasy book, I'm going to read Harlequin's Riddle by Rachel Nightingale. This is an Australian author. I did receive this as a review copy, and it would be nice to finally get a chance to sit down and read it. For the scientific badge to read a science fiction book, I'm going to read This Cool Design by Emily Savada. This is the 2nd book in the This Mortal Coil series, and I've been meaning to read it for ages. I do really want to find out what's happening. It is a young adult science fiction book, so it should be fairly quick and easy to read. For the rainbow badge to read an LGBTQIA+ book, I'm going to read Meet Me at the Intersection, edited by Rebecca Lim and Amberlynn Quayman-Lena. This is a collection of short stories, and it says this is own voice memoir, poetry and short fiction by writers who are First Nations, people of colour, LGBTQIA+, or living with disability, exploring life from each author's unique perspective. So I'm very much looking forward to picking this up. The archival badge is to read a historical fiction. For that, I'm hoping to read The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, which I have on my Kindle. I know that is a much beloved historical fiction book, and I did read Circe last year and I really enjoyed it, so I really want to go back and read The Song of Achilles. The panic badge is to read a horror book. For that, I'm going to read Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. This is going to have to be an afternoon read because I like sleeping, and I probably won't sleep after I read this. The Jester badge is to read a humour or a comedy. For that, I'm going to go with Amelia Westlake by Erin Goff. I'm assuming this is going to be quite funny because this is about a practical joke that goes wrong in a boarding school, and I don't really have any other humour books, so I'm hoping that this will fit the bill. For the know-it-all badge, which is to read a non-fiction book, I'll probably be reading 6+1 Traits of Writing by Ruth Cullum. If I have already read this particular book, I do have the 2nd book to the 6+1 Traits of Writing, so it will be something like this, and this is for work. So at least I can tick off a challenge by doing schoolwork. The pros badge is to read a poetry book. For that, I'm going to read The Witch Doesn't Burn in This One by Amanda Lovelace. I do have this on my Kindle and I haven't read it yet, so that should be actually a quick and easy one to read. And finally, the last challenge is the diversity badge to read a book by a person of colour. For that, I'm going to read Growing Up Aboriginal in Australia. This was edited by Anita Heiss, but it has a whole stack of authors, their short story collections, and written by authors of colour. So I'm very much looking forward to actually sitting down and reading this. I've been meaning to read it for a while, so now I have the perfect excuse to put everything else aside and pick this one up. So that is my TBR for the Bookemon Badgeathon. Let me know if you're participating down below. Don't forget, I will leave links if you would like to join us. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.